Yeah, just what happened?
All right, so we received a phone call about two boats on fire. When we arrived, the moorage about the boats was on fire. There was also a third boat that was has some heat damage. So right now we don't know what the extent of the damage is to the first two boats. We do know about the heat damage to the third boat, but as of right now we don't know whether or not those boats are going to continue to float or what's going to happen to those. But right now the fire is out.
So no one injured?
Right now, no, they were not live-aboard boats. So as far as we know, there's nobody on the boat, and we've had confirmation from people that own boats that there's nobody on the boat.
And what sizes are the boats that burned?
I will have to get back to you.
How did you guys fight this fire? I guess you dragged it into both the two bigger fire boats into the open. Is that what happened?
So actually the boats drifted. What happens is with a fire like this, they have land access, and then also the fire boat comes out. So there's two different firefighter crews fighting the fires.
But how did the boats ended up out? Just in the course of spraying them down, they ended up drifting out? Is that what happened?
Yes, so as the moorage burns, sometimes the ropes give way or whatever, and the boats drift off. And so that's what...
Any hazards to navigation?
As far as access?
Well, we heard that one of the boats went down in the middle of the Amish. So, is that going to be recovering the boat, or...?
I'll have to get back to you on that one.
What about the second boat? So one went down. What about the second badly burned boat?
I believe that that's still floating.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I will have to get confirmation on whether or not one is down.
Have the owners been contacted?
When we arrived, there were some owners here, and I will have to find out whether or not they're the actual owners of the boat. But they did have information about the boat, and they were the ones who confirmed that nobody was living on it.
Any idea what started the fire? Boat owner speculated it was a heating unit in one of the boathouses.
No, so the fire investigators will have to come out and give us the cause.
Do you have the names of the vessels by any chance?
I do not.
Do you know which dock it was?
I don't. I know that it was behind me. I can find out for you.
What kind of disruptions for traffic and water traffic, road traffic, water traffic?
So I know that there is a railway, and I know that that was closed down. As far as traffic, I can't really speak to what happened with that. I know that SPD is definitely assisting us with traffic.
Was access an issue here? I know you already talked about it a little bit, but I mean, this is a more challenging kind of fire to fight, right? And if so, why?
Well, you have the crews that have to go from the boat, and then also the crews on land. And so just access with carrying the heavy hoses down to the where they need to fight the fire, that's definitely an issue. Just the access pretty much is the big issue.
So are your crews wrapping up?
Yeah, as far as I understand, the fire's out, and so they're wrapping up.
At its worst, could you describe what this was like? We heard that there were explosions aboard the boats. What was it? What did it look like?
I can actually get you confirmation on that. I was not here when that happened. I overheard that on the radio, but I don't know. So I'll get that.